what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make the eraser body. So I'm going to do a new Start 2D Sketch. Again, select our XY plane. First step is I'm going to make a rectangle. Now, the rectangle is going to be 11 inches by a half of an inch. So 11 inches by 0.5 inches. And then I want to finish my sketch. And I want to extrude it to be 3 inches. I'll change the color so we can see it a little bit better. And now once I did that, what I'm going to do, just like I did with my air scoop, is I'm going to put a sketch on this right side, a new sketch. I want to project our geometry, and I want to hollow out the underside of this. So to do that, I want my offset of these two lines, as well as the other three, to be 0.05 inches, the thickness of our cardstock. I want to finish my sketch, and then I want to extrude, cut this inner rectangle. And for the distance, I want to do all. And I'm going to say OK. So right now, I have that hollowed out. Next step, I want to put a new sketch on this face. Again, don't forget to project our geometry. And I want to put a line down here. And don't forget to get an angle. I want to put a 45-degree angle on the front here to make our super glider, or the eraser, a little bit more aerodynamic, and so it will hop over things that's maybe in the hallway. So to dimension that, I select the one line that's making the angle, the second line that's making the angle, drag this out to the mouth of the angle, and I'm going to dimension that to be 45 degrees. I want to finish my sketch, and I want to select just this part, just that triangle, except I want to cut it, and for the distance, I want to do all. Okay, now what I want to do is focus on the back of that eraser, and what I'm going to do is make that slope part, the slope part that's going to trap air that we talked about in class. So to do that, I'm going to right click, do a new sketch on the top, and I want to project my geometry. I'm going to take my rectangle tool, and I am going to draw a rectangle and share the bottom line. So there's a difference between here and here, here and here, but these two lines are right on top of each other. I'm going to start off with dimensioning. I'm going to have a dimension from this back line to here. We're going to make that 3 inches. We're going to have the distance from here to the end of my super glider, end of the eraser, is 0.05 inches. And from here to the edge of the eraser, again, 0.05 inches. Okay, I want to finish my sketch, and I want to extrude, cut that rectangle that I just put in, and I want to do all for my dimension. Click OK. Once I have that done, I want to put a new sketch right on this front. I want to project my geometry, and then what I want to do is I want to take my line tool and I want to zoom in a little bit. And as I start hovering, what I see is I see the geometry that is behind that front face. And I'm going to put a line in, and I'm going to do the exact same thing over here, except now I'm going to grab that top part, and I want to put a line in that's parallel to that first line. Now, just to be safe, I know I projected my geometry and stuff, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. I want to just make sure that I am closing up this profile. So I'm just going to add these lines. It shouldn't be necessary, but just to be safe, I'm going to do it anyway. I want to finish my sketch. I want to extrude the profile. I want to just select this. So let's take a look at what I just selected, except I want to go in that direction, and for the distance, I'm going to go to next. So I want to make sure it's joined to next, and then say OK. Now there's the body of my eraser. What we want to do is we want to make sure that we save it. So we want to save it in your Tech 7 folder, and we're going to call this our eraser body. Okay, guys, good luck. I know that this part is a little bit more detailed than the others, but good luck with it.